All right, good evening, everybody. Welcome to RPG Limit Break. It is Final Fantasy Randomizer time. What are we even doing tonight? We've got two runners during a Duckling boot camp. What's even happening here, Dead Pulse?
Oh, what is this madness? So we decided to put together a little mini tournament at the same time as the boot camp, and this is going to be for Platypus Plus, as I'm calling it, or the Platy Party. Basically, all the non-ducklings are going to be participating in a 3-week race to see who's going to be the Platymus Prime, and it's going to double as our boot camp, so the ducks can see what an actual race kind of looks like, give them maybe a little more preparation for the Duck Derby.
That's right. And this little mini tourney slash kind of thing that we're doing here is basically for anybody that has not won a singles tournament title, correct? So anybody that has not won spring tournament or SG Live
SG Live or Winter Dab or
or Winter
I
Dab,
think that's
right?
it. Yeah,
Yeah, so it's pretty much open to everybody that's not a duckling and hasn't won a singles tournament. So there's quite a few people we got going on. We got obviously our two runners tonight. Chanigan and Shumbabi will be taking each other on here. We've got 13 other runners off stream. We have a time delay going, so these guys are going to start in about 8.5 minutes or so. So that gives me about 8.5 minutes to go through our flags tonight. So you're not going to see the flags. I'm just going to fly through them real quick. Here we go. Goal. Normal goal, kill chaos. That's all you need to do. We got a long Topher, but we do have a Topher exit, so you don't have to have Warper exit to get out of Topher. Gold,
fancy.
yeah, I know. Gold, good. Enemies, squishy. Bosses, pretty good stats. Got clamped HP, so 100 to 150 HP there. Encounter rate, we got like 5 encounters per 256, so about 5/8 of what you would normally get. Not about, exactly 5/8. EXP's pretty decent. Deads will gain EXP, so no danning off characters and trying to get all your EXP onto one character. That is not happening today. Your deads will, in fact, gain all that EXP. We got 20 incentive locations, 20 incentive items. Our locations are Ice Cave, a random chest and ordeals, Marsh Cave, behind the Rod Plate and Earth Cave, a random chest and volcano, and Sky. Our items are standard stuff, and we threw a Vorpal in there just to kind of hang out with you. As far as map and routing concerned, pretty standard stuff that you normally see. The only thing I'd like to make mention is that a vampire attacks a random town, and we have the Lefane Superstore. Basically, what that means is that instead of having only level 8 magic there, you have all level 1s through 8 magic spell shops there in Lefane. It's pretty awesome. Under treasures and freebies, we got a free bridge, nothing too crazy. We do have uh, our first monster in a box flag turned on for this week. So we have 60 trapped chests. They will be marked, so you will know what chests are going to be trapped. And then we will have rare treasures in them, but no key items. So key items will not be inside of these trapped chests. Keep it on moving. We've got improved cure, heal, lamp, and amute spells. Don't really know what that does, but whatever, it's fine. Shuffle status attacks is a thing. We've got random status attacks, but we've removed stun touch because no one likes to be stun locked. Trap tiles are turned off because we have monster and a box turned on. So I feel like it's kind of like a yin and yang. Lastly, standard opening party classes, no nuns because there's no reason to have nuns because deads gain EXP. Couple of blur scenes, couple of malices, or one malice, two bonuses for class blur scenes. We got 20 tenths to start off with. We've got -2 to +5 blurst weapons and armor. And we've got save when game over. And that's pretty much it. I kind of
Yeah.
like
So
flew through that. So
the two takeaways for that are definitely going to be save when game over. So the kind of one of the gut reactions is, oh, I'm going to lose to this fight. I'm going to reset out of it. Well, don't reset out of it this week because when you die, it will save the game and it will throw you outside of the dungeon that you were just in. So basically, if you take a monster in a box deep into a dungeon and you die, everything you've done up to that point will be saved. So it's a little bit of a new player flag, but I've seen it used in other applications. And then the other flag that's really important is in the bonuses, the spell casting bonus. This is the first week that we're turning it on. This means that all characters can have a spellcasting bonus, such as fighter gains ninja spells, or can have black mage spells, or what have you. Speaking of bonuses, Greg, you want to run over what the bonuses are for this race?
Yeah, so kind of shocked that Shun Bobby's bringing the thief because the thief bonuses aren't really that great. But we'll start with the fighter first. The fighter gets an automatic level one black magic spell, so they will get two charges of black magic spells at level one, and that's it. That's all they get. It's just those two charges, but it's still some black magic action. They can equip a black shirt, so if we see one, maybe that'll be fine for the fighter. I don't know why they would use it. Maybe for some of that time resistance. And then the malice is going to be black mage strength, which is not really much of a malice because strength isn't really that great of a thing.
Well,
It's fine.
that's in the fighter, right?
Yeah,
So that changes the growth from 100% chance every level to gain a point of strength to 25% chance. So it's just going to be like, let's say you go up to level 24. That means you're losing about 18 strength, which equates to about 9 damage per hit. So if you're swinging 4 times, it's gonna 36 damage taken off of that. That's not a lot.
yeah. So back to what I was saying about the thieves, kind of shocking that Shoom's bringing one. The bonus is plus 15 MDef, which is good. We got fighter strength, which is again we just talked about the strength and how it's not really that great. And then the big malice here is negative 15 agility. We don't have an agility bonus on the thief, so it's not a huge deal, but it's still like okay, that's definitely a thing. Black belt, which no one's going to bring here because of the deads gaining EXP, but we do have their blessings here. We have a fighter armor if you're into that, and a plus 20 HP, and their malice is negative 10 agility. As far as red mage is concerned, we got a plus 7 luck, a plus 2 to level 1 MP, and their malice is going to be a negative 15 strength. So that's kind of huge for the red mage. Uh, just to be able to run away from things if you need to run away, and then of course to have that extra level 1 MP. It's pretty awesome. White mages are going to have a plus 15 hit percentage and a plus 10 luck, but their malice is going to be negative 20 HP. So while they're able to run away from things and hit more than usual, they are going to start off with like 5 HP. And then lastly, our black mage has a bonus of 5 luck and a plus 15 strength, but their malice, again, apparently this is the huge malice that's going across all the classes, is negative 10 agility.
Nobody's got agility. So,
Yeah.
Gregory Puff, we got 2 minutes before looks like the race starts. What party are you taking?
I would take the Shanigan party by far. Fast. It's all about speed and power, right? You've got just incredible run chance with this party. You've got all the black magic you could ever want out of this party, and I feel the other two melee classes just aren't worth bringing along. So, I mean, I don't know. We'll see what happens going into level one. But like, if you get like a level one fire three or ice three, and all four of these fools can cast it, you're doing a lot of damage out of the gate.
Yeah, that's true. I personally would have gone with Fighter Rainbow just because I have level one Black Mage spells, so I'll get 2 charges with the fighter. So if there's something good, that's great. Hopefully Saber rolls there. But I don't want to be locked out of life because this is a long Topher, and those Black Mages aren't going to have enough health to survive a nuclear. It just scares me like if those two black mages go down and now I'm just rocking a fighter and a red mage that doesn't have life, it just terrifies me trying to get into Tiamat and Chaos himself.
For sure. No, I get you. That's definitely your kind of like the safety strats for sure. Bringing like the red mage is more of like the you don't care. You're just gonna hope that you can you're just gonna hope you can power through things and kill the bosses before they kill you, kind of move. But these guys should be starting here any moment. Their stream delay just ended uh, at the 10-minute mark, so these guys should be going any second now. So we'll see what's happening in Canary.
Alright, folks, sorry about the silence there. Had to just take care of a couple of things with that was going on with the rebroadcast, and I have to get my screens shared out for the rest of the people watching with me. I am Hate the 13th, joined in the booth by Sunflash Rune with JLo7 doing our tracking for us tonight, taking the hard job and keeping us honest.
And I may be an extra minute, as my headset has decided now is a good time to crap out on me, so...
Technology.
Yeah. Be right back.
No problem here. And I just realized I forgot to start the timer, but at least I have a good view of someone's. And timer has been started. Alright, so as you may have heard from the Puff and Pulse part of the conversation, this week is about, well, making sure you've got your party members up, because it doesn't matter if they're up or down, you're getting the XP on them. But trapped chests. So XP is gonna be good for people who have looting problems, like myself. I am personally kind of a fan of doing the looting grind.
Loot all the boxes, never stop.
Yeah, well, it's even better because we've got the trap chests marked. You don't have to just open boxes and hope. You can look and go, hey, I'm gonna get something worthwhile out of it. Oh my goodness. Level 1 fast, level 1 nuke.
No, what is this?
Oh my. I didn't see the white magic, but holy crap.
Cure 4 and exit.
Oh my
Level
goodness.
1
And Fade and Invis 2 at level 2. Okay, so this race is gonna be a raffle stomp.
This is gonna be no holds barred.
Yeah.
Just whoever executes and makes the right routing decisions.
Honestly, there is no small part of me that is thinking, okay, it's, 2 minutes in. Maybe I'll reset and take a fighter, red mage, black mage. Because with the red mages, you get both nuke and fade. The fighter, you get your meat wall. And the black mage is just in case temper rules somewhere that is black mage exclusive. But yeah, this is... Ooh boy.
That's... Oof.
Yeah.
So, I was away from the computer. I believe this one is week 1 derby flags, or am I getting my stuff confused?
No, this one is actually what the Duckling, seed will be this week.
Ah, the weekly Duckling. Okay.
Yep. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Looks like Biggie has the Wake Up the Prince thing going for him. Beat up some pirates, get something to wake up a sleeping prince. There might be some problems with that, but you know what? If it works, it works. Alright, we're seeing silver bracelets plus 5 in Provoca as well for like 5,000 each. Like, I know we also saw iron armor plus 5 back in Corneria, but... Ooh, man.
I've been playing way too much of this last week's Duckling Weekly, so I see I see silvers that aren't negative at this point, and I'm just like, okay, well, that's all I'm ever gonna buy for equipment. Call it a day.
Yeah, well, I believe that I saw gold bracelets in Corneria as well, but they were like -4, and they were 32,000. So that's a big pile of nope.
So, what are we looking as far as? I may actually need to see if there's a flag set. There's not a flag set posted in notes.
Yeah.
What's incentive items this week?
It's all the basic stuff, and then I think a Vorpal is also incentivized. Give me a moment, I'll go get the actual flag set and post that in notes for us.
I see Rich did Thief and Black Belt, which, looking back at the blurses, I do not hate. Thank you, hate.
Yeah, not a problem. Yeah, I'm
particularly
not
with this magic we've seen.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I would have gone with that black belt because the big thing that would have prevented me from going black belt is Dead's gain XP. So yeah, you're not gonna be able to power level that black belt.
Where is the E?
I mean, there's also no trap tiles, so yeah.
And I guess not having a katana does make it incentive katana does make it a bit less interesting.
That being said, though, with the trap chests marked, crack open one of those trap chests, you may very well find a katana laying about in there.
Are trap chests improved loot?
I think they are? Maybe I'm misremembering. I took a real quick look at the flags, but
It's alright.
let's see. Rare treasures are always trapped. So yeah, and so we won't have common treasures trapped, the incentive items will not be trapped, and all the trap chests have that lovely little marking X on them, so you can go, oh, I'm gonna get something possibly useful from here. Like, Luffy just found an opal bonk out of one of them, which, you know, if he promotes, that'll be great. I don't see a reason why he wouldn't promote. Now, getting the time to promote, that's a different beast.
Yeah.
And Admiral has found the ruby hiding about in the volcano armory.
So, canoe, no ship, no canal, so we can't even turn in the ruby yet.
No. But it's good to know that you've got the incentive item out of the volcano, because now you don't have to check any of the other chests they're in.
I see also Vampire Attacks Random Town is turned on. That will be entertaining.
And Saracen giving us our look at level 3 magic. We've got Warp it black and nothing else of consequence there. And Life 2 at white. At a white.
That was second slot. Was that?
Yeah.
Mage
no. I think that one is actually white mage locked.
Oh boy, that's unfortunate.
I could be wrong on that. Don't quote me. I can never remember specifically. Okay, we got Brack and Cake and Lock 2 at level 4 black.
And Lock 1, I mean.
Yeah. And
okay.
JLo giving us the download that, yes, slot 2 is white mage only. That's what I thought. I can never remember that thing.
I don't even try to remember. I just hover over, and if he raises his arms, life is good. If he doesn't, I just cry in a corner and continue with the seed.
It's a fair point. And it looks like Rich is using just some color shifted sprites, because those look like the normal sprites, just colors are all different.
Yeah, I think that's inverted on the red mage for whatever wild reason. Floater from... Okay, well.
Well then.
Alright, floater from the herb.
Yeah. We had a rod from the ice
Titans is
cave.
not incentivized, so that ruby's completely useless now.
Yeah. Yeah. Ooh, Arbones with lightning too. Well, that's why Savon gave him over his set.
That's ugly.
Savon game over. It does kind of make a lot of things easy mode, because you don't have to worry too much about it. But man, there are some flag sets that you play that you are gonna want that.
Yeah. either it keeps it from being either a rage quit or a 3-hour seed, just trying to get the bare minimum junk.
Yep. Or, you know, even worse, a 3-hour seed trying to get the bare minimum done, followed by a rage quit.
Yeah. All right, we've got Saracen in the air, just under 10 minutes.
All right, yeah. Jet seed is
We
jetty.
have a bottle to turn in, and then we have who knows what open.
Let's see here. Oh, and we got a crystal for sale for 56,221 gold at Gaia.
That's a big ribbon. And Oxio. So, and hilariously enough, guess what dungeon is not incentivized? It's Sea Shrine.
Oh, of course not. Of course not. That'd be convenient if Sea Shrine were incentivized. We can't be having that now.
No. So Volcano's open, but he doesn't, or Saracen doesn't know this. Yeah, that is a he, sorry.
Yeah.
Useless Canal from the Circle of Sages. Grandpa Sarda gives us...
The crown.
Okay.
Well, at least it's a check. And Saracen hasn't picked up that rod out of ice yet because he didn't do the mad early dive of ice like so many other people did.
Yeah, I glossed over that because I've been trying real hard to avoid ice dives and I keep having to do it.
Yeah.
So it just makes me mad to see everyone else do it with no problem.
I'm not gonna lie, I can't blame you on that. I mean, I saw them enter the ice cave and then my brain just kind of went, nope, it's the ice cave, we're just gonna forget this exists.
So, Astos holding a slab.
And Rich going...
Technically, worst part is that's technically turn-inable at the moment.
Yep. And
I'm
Rich...
assuming since we only have the one thief, we don't have lockpicking on, right?
I do not believe lockpicking is on this week. Ooh, a Sunsword +2 out of the worst chest in Volcano.
Nice.
Yeah.
I mean, at the moment, that's pretty worth, if you ask me.
Yeah, I mean, that's something the Red Mage can swing. That being said, the Red Mage can also swing Nuke and Fade, so mileage may vary. Ooh, big fat pile of cash out of that one for Saracen.
It's his crystal money, though he doesn't know it.
Yeah. Nah, Saracen's the one who
Saracen
knows.
does know, sorry, I was looking at Rich and my head just...
Oh, ship
Oh,
out of
please.
Marsh.
Okay.
Looks like Team Nevermarsh wins this week. Rich getting that Flame Sword +3 that was sitting in the other Volcano chest. Or the other not quite hairpin chest. Got Admiral going on, finding some snakes and arachnids. And just gonna set them magically ablaze. Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, well, Team Nevermarsh just kind of lost.
I just missed that entirely. I was looking at flag sets.
Admiral pulled out a Masamune +4 from the Marsh middle chest. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That's worth.
That's
Which Marsh chest was that?
It's the linked chest in Marsh middle. So it's the one that's on Marsh top, and ooh, and a ribbon. Holy crap!
Rich pulling a ribbon. Admiral getting a masa. All right, we got Cure, we got Faye, we got Nuke, we got Exit and Warp. Okay, guys.
This seed is a very, very gimme seed. It seems.
This is one of those seeds where you find yourself going so fast, you're turning back in on yourself trying to keep up.
Yeah, trying to remember. Wait, where was the thing? What? Huh? What did I do?
I just did a thing. I don't know what the thing it was, but I just did the thing.
Yeah.
Now what?
Rich finding that pack of Gurmaduces in that trapped chest in Volcano. Just a pack of 6 of them, not bad.
Roughly going back and buying a stack of bracelets.
I cannot blame him for that. Those are
Nope.
Those are some real nice armor. And Rich getting the Ruby of Disappointment. Admiral going, wait, where? Why no? Why is there land here? This isn't supposed to be here.
I hate that.
All right, Saracen pulling that ribbon out, and Luffy getting his slab translated. Now, one thing that Puff and Pulse did cover was that the Lefanish Superstore is on, which gives access to all magic except for the magic that's in Gaia. Because, well, the Gaians are greedy and they don't want to share their magic. That's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. Ooh,
Hey, checks out.
some of these Ogre Medusas look a little less nice. Lit 3 and hold.
Oh, no, thank you.
Yeah, I mean,
Is
it's
hold the AoE one, or is it just the single target?
hold is the single target one. Stop is the AoE one.
Neither one's fine, but
Yeah. I mean, at least the stun touch was removed, because nobody likes stun touch, and anybody who says they do is lying. And Saracen apparently forgot about the save on game over, because he reset after he was about to get killed by the
oh no.
by the Medusas, so he lost that ribbon, and he's gonna have to,
Re-grab it.
yeah. I mean, it's not like it's a hard thing to grab, it's just annoying. Alright, Zap and Fire 2 at level 7 black. Admiral gonna find that crystal is way too expensive. Oh, Fire 3 I saw at level 8 black. That's no fun.
Have we seen Life 1 yet? I think it's gotta be in Melmond or Lefane.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Which would probably put it out the reach of our reds. So this may be a lifeless seed.
Yeah. It looks like Admiral is gonna go in. Realize that he didn't pick up Invis 2 and pick that up. Good call. Never want to not. You want to have something to get your Invis stacks up. And Rich taken out Carry. Nicely done at the about 17-minute mark. First orb lit for us.
One down, 3 to go.
Yep.
Excuse me.
No worries. Looks like Admiral's gonna go get his crown and have to go get his slab and all that foo-for-all.
Meanwhile, Luffy's decided to take that rod straight to Lich. And there is a incentive item somewhere behind Vampire, so...
Yeah, somewhere in the vampire's closet and basement. Lich's attic, however you want to look at it.
X-Cal plus 2!
Ooh.
And there's the loot.
Alright.
Ooh, buddy.
And I am not gonna lie, I missed where that X-Cal 2 came from. Who pulled that one out?
That was Luffy.
Ah.
Pulled it out of one in that set of closets there. Set of chests. And it's in location.
Ooh. And Saracen just found the power bonk. Yeah, it was in Volcano Agama Floor first room. Rich talking to the old man and getting his disappointing news.
Does he have the floater yet?
Yes,
No, he has the floater.
Oh,
Okay.
no, he doesn't. He doesn't. I forgot. Then again, he also hasn't gone to Marsh, so he doesn't have... So the canal is pretty useless for him, too. But it looks like he's heading on over to Elfland now and is going to get that, get the good news of the floater from the prince. Well, kinda good news.
Now he's got to turn all the way around, go all the way back. I know that feeling too well.
Yeah. Looks like Admiral is also going, I'm gonna go take on Lich, too, because I've got the rod, why not?
Yeah, it's a, of course, I'm back. I didn't even see what was in the vampires. The chest right behind vampires, just 2 gold.
Yeah, that's... It's the vampire's broken piggy bank chest.
Oh my goodness. I always like whenever you have access to a incentive dungeon that you have the rod, go clear Earth, even if you can't full clear it or just go in, get the orb out of the way, get the incentive item, and then that's done, checked off, you're good to go.
Yeah, I mean, I generally prefer to, like, if it's an incentive dungeon, I'd prefer to try and just full clear it in the first swipe, because I don't like double dipping things, but sometimes you just aren't able to.
It's a little different whenever you do have loose items.
Yeah.
Although in this one you don't, you just have
behind gating item for Earth.
Right, so Earth is a little iffy, but it's still not too terrible. Particularly with what we have, it's...
Yeah, with level 1 nuke, level 2 fade, the Sun +2, Flame Sword +3, and there was an Ice Sword +4 that just got pulled out of the Vanilla Flame Armor chest by Saracen. Yeah, you don't fear these early dungeons. Honestly, kind of don't really fear any of the dungeons, because Brack was level 4, you're going to be having casts of that real quick, like.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and it looks like Lefane was the target of the vampire today.
Oh, boy. Haven't seen that one.
Alright, well, Chime, that's required to go visit the Lefanish. And Luffy not actually opting to take a look at the rest of the spells. Just... Yeah.
Would that flag still be affecting Lefane with Vampire having attacked it? Or?
Oh, yes. The only thing the Vampire attack does is it destroys destroys the clinic, and if there's an item shop, it destroys that too.
Gotcha.
And it looks like Luffy is on his way up to check and see what the Q-bot has. Whereas Admiral is taking his aggressions out on a very poor king. I say poor king because really, somebody tries to return the crown to him, and he attacks them. I mean, come on. This is why he's all alone in his castle. Like, you're gonna be that much of a jerk to your subjects, no one's gonna want to stay in your kingdom.
And... Admiral completely... Did I just miss the level 5 magics? And that's why everyone's all skipping it, or... I guess so.
You may have, because I may have as well, because I don't remember seeing level 5 magics in the least!
Of course, I may also be misremembering, but I thought red mages could learn some of the level 5 whites.
They can after promotion. Pre-promotion, I think they can learn slot 1 from the white magic. But that's like the last of the white magic they can learn before promotion. Alright, Saracen got the scratch, got the crystal, gonna go turn that thing in and see what Matoya gives for getting her eyesight back.
J-Lo's paying more attention than I am. Where was the tail?
Yeah, I know, right?
Luffy's about to turn this sucker in.
Oh, and it isn't an angry, angry dragon. You have to fight for it.
Okay, well.
That being said, we'll see how many microwaves to the face the dragon can take.
Matoya trading explosives for a crystal ball. Alright.
That's suspicious, and it looks like it took about 5 microwaves for Luffy to take out that dragon and get his promotion.
Well,
first thing he does is equips that X-Cal +2, and he's like, alright.
Problem solved, let's go.
I'm guessing Luffy got the tail from the robots. Because I do remember seeing him go into... Alright, key out of ordeals. I do remember seeing him go into the waterfall, and I didn't see what he pulled out.
So, required ordeals dive this time, because it has the key.
Yeah.
Now with that shiny X-Cal, Luffy says, alright, I'll go kill a Kraken.
Yep. shiny X-Cal, a few Brat casts. Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah, sure. It'll all hit eventually.
Yeah. Let's check and see what the loot in here is, and, you know... That being said, Luffy has more of a restraint than I do when it comes to opening chests that are trapped. Like, I see a trap chest, I have to know what's behind the trap.
Are you kidding? I see a chest and I have to sit here and almost put the controller down to keep myself from opening it. Been playing way too many shard hunts lately, and trying to break that habit in time for the Duckling Derby is proving to be a bit of a problem.
Yeah, I've been doing a lot of shard hunts myself, because been playing a lot of Archipelago things as well, and when I roll FFR in Archipelago, I am rolling a shard hunt.
Yep. Oh goodness.
Alright. Right. Luffy actually checking some non-trap chests. I guess he just wanted some extra scratch.
It's hard to deny the loot goblin.
Yeah, it kind of is. Alright,
I also don't know what Admiral got his key. Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know what the classification is of rare. He may be hoping for some sort of extra armor or gear or something.
Opal armor, like the Opal armor, the Opal Cheerio, those both qualify as quote-unquote rare. The ribbons are, you know, obviously rare special gear. For some reason, wear swords, giant swords.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, right?
Heel helm is at least something.
Yeah.
I definitely would be considering, or be doing it like he seems to be doing at the moment now, which is only checking the trap chests.
Yeah. Yeah,
If
now...
you're super lucky, you might find a dragon armor or something, but...
Yeah. Now, the heel helm, normally it's a bit of a disappointing heal, but the improved heal flag is on, so it does actually provide a little bit more healing than normal. I mean, it's not a huge amount, but it's still better than vanilla. Alright, Saracen's getting his X-Cal. I'm gonna be getting his loot. And Admiral getting the disappointment of the canal. I can hear him thinking right now, oh, you stupid old men.
Why is this a thing?
Yeah. Yep. Dale from the robot. Okay, cool.
Gotcha.
And did I just see Rich just...
flat reset out of that. Okay.
I guess Rich is going to be trying to go for black belt strats, which, given that you have limited encounters, I don't really think that's going to work. But
because you can't re-monster in a box, can you?
correct. Monster in a box is a one-time fight, and with the Dead's Gain XP, it's going to be a whole party grind no matter what.
I mean,
At this point,
guess you're hoping that, like, Cairo and Wings off of a reset or something, but in the desert? But I don't know.
yeah, I would almost be thinking more at that point of like, okay, get up to be strong enough that I can take out a war mech, and then just hunt on the Bridge of Destiny.
Yeah, just grind war mechs for a few bits and hope he's not a complete disaster.
Well, and if he is, you know, save on game over.
I guess, but it's one of those. I don't know. It's not a strat I'm gonna agree with. I think in any setup, just because save on game over is one thing, but if you never get high enough to take a single war mech out, then you're kind of in a rough spot like he is at the moment, where he's
Yeah, well,
not really able to do anything, even with the solo black belt.
yeah, well, and I was thinking about that only in this specific instance, because with everybody always getting XP, the only way Rich is going to be able to get that black belt up to like mega death levels is by killing war mechs. Honestly,
Yeah.
The blue stakes, yeah, I mean they'll give 5,000 XP per, but 5,000 XP per for a level 42 party is gonna take a really long time, and that is if and only if you can actually get blue stakes.
Yeah. It's, I don't know, it's interesting. I'll be interested to see how it actually works out for him.
Yeah. And I just now noticed that Saracen is using the sprites from last year's winter tournament, the Winter Dab tournament, as when his fighter was raising his arms, his fighter was dabbing.
Oh, great. Sugar cat. Sorry.
Cat's deciding to cat at you, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
She forgets I'm not always wearing thick jeans, so does the claw things on the legs and it hurts.
Yeah, I'm not sure the cats forget that as much as cats know you're not and just don't care.
Oh my goodness.
Rich has run back down in there. Saracen's about to go get his tail. And Luffy is about to go turn in his TNT, and let's see what Narek gives. Oh, I think wait, no, we did see that. Narek gave the cube. Yes, that's it.
And that's actually, Luffy's the first one on screen that has
Nah, Saracen
full sky access.
Oh yeah, has full sky access. Yes, never mind. Ignore me.
So, and actually, Luffy's got 2 orbs.
Yeah, Luffy
is missing a key out of Ordeals, which he won't go for until he's cleared Sky, because Sky is incentive. And I think at this point, Sky has to lead to Vorpal.
Yeah, Sky will probably give the Adamant, which will lead to Vorpal.
And so, which, unless it rolls terribly low, which it very well might, I don't think Luffy will be too disappointed to see that. Excuse me. But,
that being said, Vorpal, it has its time and its place, and if it rolls down, its time and its place is in the trash. Especially with that Masa +4. Though most people won't be getting the Masa +4 because Marsh Cave is a horrible place.
Yeah.
I personally just find Marsh Cave less of a horrible place than Ice Cave.
Yeah, I'll do a marsh dive all day long. Throw me at ice, and I'm like,
Yeah, thanks, but no. Tasty, tasty eyeball in the wild. Vanilla Adamant. Is this even randomized?
We've got a vanilla Oxyel, we've got a vanilla Adamant. Oh boy.
Alright, Rich is rolling up on Kraken now.
I assume this is just going to be Brack and Hope.
Probably.
And since it's not me doing the bracking, it's going to work first turn. Here we go. Nope.
First one missed. Second one missed. Wow.
Alright, well. Now we're talking my odds.
Yeah. That third one hits. Alright.
Boo!
And looks like Luffy is diving Sky 3 and hoping that Sky provides, because, well, Sky often does, because there are so many chests. And finding what I think is probably the second most annoying monster in a box pack, Gargoyles. The most annoying monster in a box pack, in my own eyes, is just Argoyles.
I dislike both of them equally. There's a Bane sword, nice considering he's about to run into Tia, so...
Yeah, Bane +5, that means that Bane sword might actually be viable for even swinging. Alright, Rich about to go pull out his Oxyale from the ferry. Wait, no, Rich must already have the Oxyale. He's gonna go get the crystal. So I just realized that Rich dove C.
Yeah. That's kind of required.
I'm like, wait a minute. Alright, Admiral throwing microwaves at the calamari until it was down. Luffy found some opal armor in Sky 3.
We're talking. So, Admiral has a Masa. Did Luffy also get a Masa, or does he just have an X-Cal?
I think Luffy just has the X-Cal. I think Admiral is the only one on stream who actually pulled the Masa.
Gotcha.
Alright, let's see a robot chicken.
Robot chicken.
Come on, chicken. Robot chicken.
Oh, never lucky. Just terrible goals and sorcerers.
Brown for rich.
So Luffy's just broke 21. I haven't seen levels on the others yet.
Last I saw, Rich was around 18 or 19.
17 on Saracen.
Alright, chime for tryhard. There is the slab for Rich.
Oh, Kraken had Blizzard. I didn't see that on the other fights. That's a little...
It's a bit annoying. Yeah. Holy crap, I just saw it swing 714 damage from Luffy. 3 hits, 48 damage, whatever.
Opal Armor says, "Who are you?" And
Alright.
some decent nuke rolls means Tia goes down, so... Luffy at this point's probably gonna go turn in that adamant, be frustrated that they still have to dive ordeals,
Yep.
and go do ordeals, and will be... The moment they turn in that adamant, they're in no mode.
Yeah. Go in and
They
punch.
may reset out, although they don't have the Masa, so they may want to keep the Vorpal.
Yeah, well, Luffy stopping
Oh,
Vorpal
God,
minus
it's a
2.
-2.
Ugh.
I'd reset that out at that point. I'd be like, no,
Yep.
too mad.
Alright, and Saracen going in to turn in that tail as well. And it looks like Admiral has turned in that tail successfully, and given his ninja that Masa, that's not a bad idea. Okay, level 5 Lightning 3 and Saber. I didn't see white, because I blinked. Rich got his slab translated. He's gonna have to go pick up his chime right quick. And Luffy making the walk to ordeals, probably grumbling, I guess, stupid ordeals. I wish I'd done this when I was up here already. Grump, grump, grump. Right. Saracen's gotten all grown up, and it looks like he's gonna be making his way towards ordeals now. Yep. Right, Admiral getting his explosives from the old lady. About to go get his cube. Right, so it's crystal to TNT to cube to adamant to Vorpal. It's a really long, lazy dwarf chain, basically.
It really is. And then, so, I mean, where was Chime? Chime was off the slab turn in that
Yeah.
Saracen hasn't done yet. Okay.
Yeah, Chime is from Lefane. Ooh. Now, that is a chest, the one that Admiral has found, that I might actually run away from until I get 3 of them, if it does come in packs of 3. But if I
try to get Iron Goal XP.
Yep. Yeah, that is one thing that I will do occasionally when I'm doing a seed like this, is if I find something that I know has the possibility to be an amazing XP chest, like, say, Iron Galls in a box. If I get just a single one, I will run from it until I get a better group.
That checks out whenever considering how we just don't have any repeatable fights.
Yep.
And
Yeah.
there's go mode for Luffy.
Yeah, and Saracen and Luffy are like we're almost in lockstep there for a moment.
Oh my goodness.
Aegis Shield -2. It's not bad. It's better than that Ice +3. Admiral on his way up through Sky. And, okay, it looks like Luffy has not taken out Carry yet. I didn't think he had.
I think they avoided the non-incentive dungeon until they had to.
Yeah. Well, Volcano is incentivized, but at this point, Luffy knows.
Oh,
well,
it is, I guess.
yeah.
Sorry.
At this point, Luffy knows. Okay, well, the Ruby's got to be in Volcano, so I ain't touching anything.
Right. I've been playing Chimney Siege recently. I can't keep track of flags anymore.
Seed bleed is a real thing, man.
Oh man. That, and I was been doing some asyncs with my Link to the Past, and trying to jump between an async seed to just a random seed is just.
Yep. It looks like
What happened
Luffy.
to that?
Yeah, and it looks like Luffy, as he is in Go mode, is gonna miss that power bonk. Which, you know, I mean, I don't blame him for not opening anything, but it is kind of sad because, you know, given our overarching knowledge, we know where it's at. Right?
Okay, we have seen Temper. Temper is level 2.
Yeah.
And all three of his casters can do it, so assuming people, you know, aren't 12.5%ed,
Yep.
then
Right.
in theory,
Sar-
Luffy should have plenty.
and Saracen taking advantage of the supermarket, or superstore, picking up all the magic that he can for his white mage, or for his red wizard and his knight.
Wait, was Cure 4?
Cure 4 was white locked. Yep.
Oh, that's a little ugly, but okay.
Yeah. Alright, Admiral taking that Masa, 6 hits, 554, dropping that Tia, hitting level 18. Getting his second orb lit. And looks like Rich is on his way to get his chime.
And Luffy is going to step into Topher at 42.27.
Right.
And it is a long Topher. I had missed that part. So.
Yep. Topher that makes you work for it.
Spent too much short Tophers.
I've been doing a lot of short Tophers myself, and I gotta get myself out of the habit of them, because
yeah,
short Topher, it makes it just a little easy. I mean, yes, it speeds it up, and you know, for doing some things, yeah, great, speedy Topher, great, but gotta make sure to give myself that challenge still. Which makes me happy to see that this is a long Topher, because that means I know I'm gonna have to plan for it. I'm gonna have to think about it. I'm gonna have to make sure I have resources, and I'm gonna have to make sure to, you know, save and spend resources appropriately. Which that's kind of how I like it. Oh,
I definitely
nope.
like it because I feel less bad about taking.
Oh, and Admiral apparently does have all his orbs lit.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Hey, what do you know?
Level 18, diving into Toph.
That's ambitious on a long Topher.
Yeah.
I think. I don't even know what the.
Let's see. I think the scaling isn't too bad. Its boss stats are 60 to 170 with 100 to 150 HP, so it's not too shabby.
You've got a Masa and an X-Cal that'll roll up.
Yeah.
That'd be probably doable.
Yeah. I mean, even with that, you know, even with the not so great crit rate on the X-Cal, given the, you know, other options, I think I would potentially stick with the X-Cal versus Chaos, unless they've got like a, you know, ice or like I think there was an Ice Sword +4 somewhere.
I think Ice Swords are +5, and I don't know if it's
Ah.
Tryhard or Luffy that had it.
Yeah, in that case, I would probably swap to the Ice Sword +5, just for the extra crit rate on Chaos. Though, 60 to 170 on the stats, you may not actually need the crit rate. You may be able to just smack him hard, especially with all the temper casts. And it looks like Luffy has already run over a speed bump. I didn't even see it show up on the screen, so, you know.
I saw it try to cast a Quad X somewhere in the way, and didn't succeed at all with it, so...
And,
you know.
one thing I just noticed is that those Frost Ds, which are a not uncommon encounter in Toph, have Blaze. Yeah.
Lovely.
Yeah, Frosties are confused. They're using the wrong element.
Frost stands for fire. No, I'm too tired for that.
Fire, really? Our stuff. Yes, that's it.
Yeah, I'll take it. Yep.
Alright, and down goes the other Lich 2 from Admiral. That was once again a blink and you miss it. And Carry 2 has been trounced by Luffy and has... Ooh, oh my. No es bueno.
That's not good.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, that is a big pile of...
Kraken 4 being a problem, and it's not even Kraken. Okay.
Yeah. Her Agama fight, never turn that down. Those Agamas are always delicious and tasty, unless they are made of hurt and pain.
Would we have Agamas made of hurt and pain? Harrison gone out of their way to get that Vorpal, only to be disappointed at the -2.
Yeah. And Saracen also joining in Toph.
C4 doing C4 things, just like JLo said.
Yeah, let's see if Admiral gets through here without running into that Wizhag pack. Oh, okay, he got the ambush on him though, so he could run away.
I don't think Admiral knows how close to death they were right there.
Yeah, I know, right?
So they are buffing the ninja over the knight, which, I mean...
Yeah, okay.
Ninja's also the one with the...
And also, it looked like that red mage did have life too.
Oh. Or was it the white?
It may have been the white, but I think the red also had, but I don't know, I could have been... Oh my goodness.
Oh, buddy. Oh, no.
Well, that's
Hey, so
probably a reset, yeah.
So that's 12.5% on the red, followed by a nuke. On the good grief, Kraken, come on, man.
Yeah.
10.
Once again, Kraken 2 doing the gatekeeper, or being the gatekeeper. But Admiral just gonna power on through.
I mean, maybe you get some... You know, just take those levels with you on a...
Yeah.
Death and call it a day.
I can't blame him, honestly, for taking the level, or for just powering on through, because yes, he did get that XP. And, you know, this is also a chance to see what Tia has. 3 hits, 320, so Tia doesn't have a huge amount of damage, or absorb, or evasion. 7 hits, 449, holy crap.
4 hits, 180 on the X-Cal, that's...
Yeah.
Yeah, they've got... I think they rolled on the higher end of that XP, or HP, but they don't have much armor on them, and are, in fact, squished.
Alright.
Well, keep pushing, I mean...
Yep.
XP is XP.
Yep, drop that ninja down to slot 3, or that fighter down to slot 3. You've got, I think, 1 more fast cast. You know, fast up your person of choice and go.
Exactly 1. Not sure what the knight has left.
Yeah, I'm not sure if the knight has any more than 1 left either. Oh, nope, knight has 2.
2 of them.
You fast up both people, you cast a nuke, and then you just hold A and pray.
2 hits, 231 on the knight.
4
hits, 21.
Oh, that's not good.
That's a bit of a problem.
Yep. 3 hits, 150. Yep. Oh my goodness. Chaos.
Holy cow!
Smacking and leaving him with 1. And Luffy is back onto the seafloor. Does he get away or get through? Well, down goes that ninja.
There goes the ninja.
4 hit, 68.
4 hit, 68. Oh my goodness.
The reason I would have moved 1 down to slot 3 is because I have actually somehow managed to pull off that lucky crit loop, which can only happen when you are in slot 3.
Ah.
Alright, and
Well,
I don't know if
try hard
Admiral
bounce.
reset or not, because the black orb was back. Oh.
Couldn't tell you the stream has him frozen.
Yeah, he did reset out of it, so he lost that XP. Alright, Rich
Wait,
passed the loop
Try
plate.
hard reset or Luffy?
Try hard. Oh, and Luffy's stream seems to have gone down. Give me a second here. Let me see if we can get this back.
Saracen, meanwhile, getting the crack treatment on 3 of the 4 party members and probably sitting there going, just kill me.
No, no good, no good.
Oh, buddy. Alright, go see what Kraken has to store.
Yep.
Although at this point, I think, hope the same thing does. Oh, Kraken let off with fast. I didn't even see that. Oh,
Ooh,
buddy.
that's not pretty.
That's a problem.
There we go. Luffy's
Yeah,
stream.
800 also reset out.
There we go.
So I think that's just force of habit from the runners, where you just reset out of a Topher dive, because you died, forgetting that, oh hey, I could keep all that XP.
Yeah, it's. I've done it a couple of times myself. It's it's such a reflex reaction.
Oh yeah. Well, everyone's in Topher now. I never caught what Rich managed to get his levels up to.
I did not see either.
400 something HP on that black belt, so he's not too terribly low.
Yeah, probably around 21 or so. 6 hits is 21 at least.
Excuse me.
Rich realizing that thief cannot equip anything. Because, still just a thief.
Gonna promote it.
Yeah.
That's the downside.
Alright, well.
Carry taking out tryhards. He just says no. No, I'm out.
Yeah.
Luffy does the same thing with the Frost Krakens.
I am not gonna deal with this garbage.
I think J-Lo may have it on nail on the head here. They may have just flat out forgot at this point that save on game over was ever a thing.
Yep. Oh, and Carrie has Blaze as well.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
Well, at least Topher is being... all of Topher is being something of a gatekeeper. We don't have just the...
Yeah, Topher is doing Topher things.
And honestly, it's that weird part, or that weird setup where you don't have a trap tile you can go grind, so you almost need to remember, hey, I keep my XP if I let the game over screen come up.
Yep.
And
here's the Doom encounter for Rich, and Rich gets away. Ooh, and the Frosty's going with the snorting this time as opposed to dropping them. Well, actually, I guess they must start with snorting and then go to Blaze, because skills. Alright, Rich has got the Kraken up. Fast and temper strats. Wing and a prayer.
Tried and true.
Yep. 12 hits, 124. Kraken goes,
Kraken says, hey, watch this.
You want to see a lot of hits? You want to see a lot of hits? I'll show you a lot of hits. He's
buddy.
like, 12 hits, 206, bah. Kraken goes, oh look, a caster. 20 hits for like 1275. Yeah, no, Kraken's like, I'm not playing around. When I
by
hit,
the way, have a microwave of your own.
Yeah.
Holy cow, dude. I hate Kraken so much.
Kraken is just a bully. Just this amazingly damaging, like, angry bully. Oh boy! And Bane!
And Bane! And no one has a ribbon.
Alright,
Lovely.
well, got through. 12 hits, 377 on that final one, bringing him up to 23. And Admiral finding those 4 Agamas.
Rich fizzle beefed his potions, I think.
No.
Sub 30.
Oh no.
Oh, that's not good.
Well, Saracen got through that Kraken with everybody up, surprisingly.
And there's the cracks hags.
Oh no.
God.
Just let it happen. Just let it happen, Rich. Alright, good. He's like, alright, well, I'm just gonna take it. Just go.
Go see what Tia has.
Yep. Just let them kill you. Just go gently into that good night. There you go.
Alright, 23. Go buy your pots. Cripes.
Yep, now he entirely fizzled his bots.
He double fizzled. What do we call that? Oh man.
Man.
Well, Saracen's pulled Tia
Yeah, with
with
everybody
4 of
still
them.
up.
And dropped the Tia. We missed the majority of that fight watching the black belt run. Whoopsie.
Well, you know, you got 4 people on screen. You can only poke their attention so far, and yeah.
Yeah.
Alright. Oh, Twilight Party Sparkle Pack. Twilight Sparkle Party Pack, whatever it is.
Edward Fan Club.
That's it, yes. Group of vampires. I can words, I swear.
Twilight Sparkle Club? What?
I don't know, man. Twilight Party Pack is what I'm thinking of for it. Alright, we've got... It looks like that white mage, or that knight just... Oh, knight must have swung. We got a fast, we got a temper, we've got a dead black mage.
12.5% is what we have.
Yep.
Good day.
Alright, 1 invis stack. 8 hits, not a lot of damage. Alright, invis 2, more temper. Ooh. Alright, second temper stack. 2 evade stacks. 3 evade stacks. I don't like the number 3.
Chaos back here wearing his Kraken mask.
Yeah. Alright, we've got 4 stacks on Saracen. Another temper coming out, and Cure 3, yeah, making use of it. And Chaos.
Get above that inevitable nuclear.
Yep.
Or nuke or whatever he's got this time.
Because we know he's
'Cause
gonna
he's
have
gotta have
something.
something.
Yep. We haven't seen Tornado, we haven't seen Swirl. Alright, 5 stacks. Just keep casting Temper.
Last temper.
Yep, Power
Oh,
Bonk
no,
time.
He's got the bonk. Okay, yeah.
Oh, and he's got 3 more Tempers. Alright, so he is fully capped out on stacks. And tempered so high it's not even funny. What's the solution? More temper. 5 hits, or 6 hits, 552.
I'd probably throw in a lock at this point, just to...
Yeah. Alright, Admiral is also through Tia, and I did not see how Admiral's party is looking, whereas Rich is gotten bodied by a bunch of things again. Luffy also through Tia. Oh, and looks like Admiral has all of his party up.
Very good.
Alright. Tossing out some nukes. Way to low roll that one. 8 hits,
Oh, there's a
lots of
12.
damage. Get your GGs out for Saracen, finishing up at 58. Let me get the official time. Alright. Saracen finishing up at 58.48 was his official time, with Devious RNG coming in first with 53.18. Adam Rook, also known as ADR, coming in second at 57.17. And, well, Luffy... Oh, Luffy actually came in third at 58.47. It's just that his stream went wonky when it delayed.
Oh.
So,
Yeah, he's got bad internet. By the way, hi everybody.
hi!
Hi, Saracen. Woo, GG.
Yeah, GG's, man. That was.
Thank you.
Man, that was a bit of a topher.
Guess who didn't realize that Save on Game Over was on at all?
Uh,
That was gonna be
most
something
of
we're
you
gonna ask
guys.
to everyone at this point.
Yeah.
Yep.
Who didn't realize it? Most y'all.
Man, it would have been really good to know when I wiped out at that Germadusa Boxen volcano.
Yeah, I figured about that.
Yeah, well, it's like 4 levels and all that time. I spent the majority of the seed thinking I didn't find the incentive out of volcano and wondering what box I could have possibly missed.
Oh my.
Apparently, I found it. I don't remember what it was.
It
but
was
I
a
did
ruby.
find it.
Ruby.
Yeah.
Oh, then I didn't. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Wonder
it,
what box I missed.
it was the trapped box in the armory proper. And get your GGs out for Admiral. Finishing up at 1 hour and 9 seconds. And we've got Luffy, we've got Admiral, and we've, well, obviously got Saracen in here. So GG's, guys.
Why not open that box? Jeez.
So,
GG's, everybody.
so
GG's.
Luffy, Admiral, did you guys remember that Save on Game Over was set?
I didn't notice it when I looked at the flags.
Yeah. Didn't need it till Temple of Fiends anyway. It was just, ugh,
Yeah,
so gross.
Yeah,
because
that simple
Kraken
was-
2.
Yep.
Crack
No,
Wizard
it was-
Hags,
It was the
Blaze, Frost, Dragons. It was just terrible.
Yeah.
Death Touch Badmen.
Oh, I did not see the Death Touch Badman.
Oh,
Oh
yeah.
my.
My first reset out of Topher was because the Red Mage got nailed with Death Touch, and I was just like, oh, slain, no damage.
Well, that's a bad thing.
I was feeling so good about myself, and I thought, I look back, and I could have finished first if the White Mage hadn't gotten max rolled nucleared.
Yeah, well, and then of course the Red Mage who got bodied by Kraken as well, because, you know, look, a
Oh,
life caster.
He's not important. he didn't have life.
Oh,
He couldn't learn life
okay.
when I looked at life 2.
That's okay. I guess that I just had a moment where I thought you were on your Red Mage when you were on your White. All right.
That and how many people did we lose to a Wisahag Cracker 3?
My God, I know, right?
That was
Raise your
one
hand.
from me. One from me. I will say that the fighter had the ribbon and walked on over to Kraken to see what Kraken had, and then saw fast and went, oh no.
Uh-oh.
What did Kraken have? Anger control problems.
Fast and a nuclear. Yep.
Well, so the nuclear didn't matter so much to me, but I was like, I'm going to test the waters on this Kraken. My knight has fast. He'll cast fast on himself. Okay. Oh no. Kraken, why did you do that too? Oh no.
Anything you can do.
400 damage. No.
Yeah. No, at that point, Kraken just started going, anything you can do, I can do better.
Pretty much.
I sat here and I saw Kraken hit me for like 500 damage that first time, and I'm like, oh, he hits pretty hard. Maybe I'll do double invis 2 stacking next time if things go poorly next time. And then I see nuclear. I'm like, oh, I'm just gonna have to go all out offense.
Eden power, buddy.
Yeah. Oh, everything hurts. Oh God, everything hurts.
It didn't help that I was only like level 17.
Yeah, you went in real early.
Oh, Carrie has Cure 4. Oh.
Oh.
yuck.
Ew. Oh, and there's that Bane again. Oh.
Ooh. Speed and power.
Yeah.
I
I
was
even
just
took
like,
the Fizzlebee party, man.
I'm sitting here just like, my offense is everything I got because I know the scaling's low. I've got Masa +4, whatever, Xcal +2, and I ran Fighter, Knight Ninja, Red White.
Yeah. So, just Saracen, Luffy, because you guys didn't check it. It was the linked chest in Marsh Middle that has that Masa.
Oh.
Oh,
And I'm like,
Oh.
I never even
no
went
one's
to
making
March.
that test.
Yeah, no, when we saw this ship come out of Marsh, my first thought was, or the first words were, okay, so Team Nevermarsh wins this one. Then I saw the Moss and was like, nope, Team Nevermarsh loses.
Yep. It's alright though. The XCal plus 2 was doing work, and you had Nuke and Fade for days. It was fun.
Yeah.
Till crack happened.
I kind of wish that I had taken Fighter 3 Red after I saw the level 2 magic.
I'm honestly surprised I didn't see anybody re-roll for that. Because, like, I saw that level 2 Fade, and I was like, okay, my first thought on this, if it had been, like, you know, if it had been less than 4 minutes, I probably would have just reset and gone Fighter Red, 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 or Fighter Red, Red, Black.
I was too hooked on like the exit.
That's a fair cop.
I'm just like, I can speed run this game, and up until Topher, I was blazing through the speed.
All right, well,
Rich is getting bodied.
yeah.
Was that an 1800 damage hit against that black belt there?
Yes, yes, it was.
Ooh.
He's going back in to buy more heal pots. He's not going to get fizzled again.
So I do need to ask, who was the first on stream to get to the airship?
Saracen was with about 10 minutes.
I took a different route to get. I took a completely different route, so I was expecting to not have the airship sooner.
Yeah. Yeah. It was a really, really quick one.
So I'm just gonna go through the thought process on that real quick, because I mean, this is a learning stream. There might be ducks here, right? So
Right.
I get the canoe, and I'm just like, oh well, I guess my route is to head down towards Crescent. Okay, cool. Get the sage item, and I'm like, this is kind of a non-starter, but I have an herb, so I'm gonna go check that and get my 3 and 4s before I head over to Volcano and Ice, because you know that gives me more tools in the toolbox. And then
Who needs that?
and honestly, the worst part is I didn't remember I had the herb until I was standing on the castle. I'd accidentally walked into the castle. I walked out, and I'm like, wait a second, what did I have for items again? Check items. Oh, I have an herb. Walk onto the tile again. Walk up to the floater. Wow, that changes all my plans. So.
Yeah, you were the only one who did that one. Everyone else went, I'm gonna stop in by Ice and see what's here.
Bold plays.
Yeah, I
Level 1
dived
nuke,
into
level 2
ice.
Fade, it was fine.
I was level 4 when I entered ice.
I think I was level 5 or 6, something like that. But Fade and Nuke, it was fun.
Yeah. Fade,
Nukes for
nuke, no
days.
trap tiles. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
And
gonna lie.
warp.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Well, no, Warp was level 3.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, you didn't
saw
actually
that.
go through the rest of
And
it.
I'm-
You had warp, the rest of them didn't.
Let me just walk into the level 3 item shop. I hope my routing pays off. Warp.
Yup.
I actually have to go ahead and pop off, guys.
All right. Well,
GG, everyone.
thanks for jumping in with me, man.
Yeah.
You have a good evening, Sunflash.
See ya.
Night Sun Flash.
Night Sunflash.
Right. Rich is going back down through and well, got through the speed bump. Which did Lich do anything to either of or to any of you?
No.
No.
I didn't think so.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I think he
it's-
just punched.
Yeah. He existed and then died.
Everyone just knows Kraken's.
Oh.
Also, Carrie can do that.
Yeah. Yeah, and Rich saw the tail from the robot and reset out of it because, you know, black belt. Which...
I was curious about the black belt pit when I picked when I saw, like, how low the scaling was.
Yeah,
No
Hard
trap
to
tiles.
disagree.
Yeah.
No trap tiles and deads gain XP.
yeah. As I was talking with Sunflash about this earlier, really the only way to get that black belt up to 42 is gonna be to hunt Warmack.
Yep.
Which is only on the bridge.
Yep. And yeah, he's Rich is now sitting at level 23, 24-ish. You know, at least he's keeping the XP from when he makes these dives. But yeah, it's been... Topher has been unkind.
When I pick my party, I'm just like, oh, the fighter isn't all that strong, so he's literally just gonna be a meat shield. And then I picked the thief N, and I sat here and thought, God, I hope I find Masa.
So, so I knew even before we rolled, I was going to be doing some variety of fighter party because these flags just screamed fighter to me. And then having level 1 black magic and getting nuke at level 1 and fast, I was just like, why would I pick anything else?
So
What
good.
could possibly
Backbeat
replace
strength.
Yeah, it
I was-
doesn't matter.
Who cares?
I was
Yeah.
debating between thief lead and like fighter comp, so I thought, let's just do both.
Yeah, in this one, I'm not so sure I would have gone with the thief. I mean, I do love me my thieves, but they didn't have. Holy crap! All right, Rich got the brack.
Oh,
Nice.
Whoa!
Rich's red mage got backroad by Kraken too, and he's like, all right, I guess I'm gonna toss out some cheeky bracks, and got it on round 2, 3.
funny.
Now he's just gonna have to hope to get that luck on Tia and Chaos. Well, he'll get some XP.
So one question I got, Luffy, what do you happen to know what the retime policy is for this mini tournament?
I would assume that it's within 3 seconds, so they'll probably be like. Some
It
sort
was
of
within
time.
1 second on race
Yeah.
time, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it
That's a
was
difference
very,
of
very
click and
close.
speed.
Yeah, it was
Difference of
very,
click and
very
speed.
close.
How fast do you get to your mouse?
No, it was right there.
Right.
That was crazy, man.
Yeah, that
It
was
was.
actually.
I like when that happens. That's fun.
Yeah, it wasn't until actually, because on stream you were behind because of that disconnect issue, Luffy.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, Saracen finished up. And I go to check, and I'm like, I'm reading through them, and they're like, and then third is Luffy? Wait a minute.
Gotta love my
Uh,
internet. So blessed.
How long was everyone bashing their heads against Topher?
12
I lost
minutes.
3 dives.
I think I lost 3 dives too.
Yeah, it sounds it was about core. I think the first one he entered at like the 45-minute mark or so.
Mm-hmm.
That's
So yeah.
I think it's funny that I promoted, and the only thing I really got out of it was the Invis 2 on the night. That counted for something. And the X-Cal. That was it. That was
Yeah.
the whole thing.
The X-Cal was so good. I realized all of a sudden that like, wait a minute, the elemental buff is huge.
Mhm.
Plus 30.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
All right,
It
Rich.
makes up for the bad strength.
Rich is going for the Bane strats.
Just Bane Chaos.
Just Bane Chaos forehead. Oh,
Oh.
come on,
Get it.
come on,
Get
come on,
it.
come on, come on.
Oh,
One more round, one more round. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Do we get it? Come on. Oh, oh.
Brack.
Oh. No Brack.
Oh.
These are teasing chaos rounds until that last point there.
Yeah, I know, right? Like, oh, look, lightning 2. Oh, you have 10 hit points left. Ink. Grump, grump, grump. Oh, man. All I can think is, Rich, you know where the tail is. Go promote. Get that ninja something useful to do.
Yeah.
Like, so he can equip something other than the large dagger.
Did you? Right before I entered Marsh, I stuck my thief with a silver +3 knife. I'm like, haha, I'm a cool kid.
Hey, silver +3, man. I've seen worse things roll. Or I've seen worse things work. Yeah, and I'm trying to remember which one you had the power bonk.
I did.
Okay.
Where'd you find that?
It was
I
on
don't
the
remember.
it was on the Agama floor in the first room behind the chest the Agama can be found at.
I didn't check any boxes in Volcano.
Yeah, you were by the time you went to Volcano, you were full go mode.
Yeah. I had that choice, like sitting there, like, okay, I got a random box in Volcano, or I got a random box on Ordeals. I'm like, all right, let me just go to Ordeals. I'll reset back, whatever, if it's the stupid ruby, and it was the key. And I'm like, oh, I feel so good not have to check anything in Volcano now.
Yeah. Yeah, I still have problems because I see that little X and I'm like, oh, what's in the box? What's in the box?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not talking just about what the what the item in the box is. I'm thinking what's in the box for XP.
Yeah. Those manticores in the beginning was like level 6 right away. I'm like, oh, it's so nice.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
Especially considering I was in a fighter party, I'm just like, who needs boxes? I had Excal and Masa. Like, what else do I want?
So one thing that I got kind of wrecked on was I actually went and picked up the Vorpal just to see if it would be a replacement weapon for Chaos. And it rolled -2, so it was not.
Yep. Yeah, as I said, or as I am fond of saying about the Vorpal, is the Vorpal has its time and its place, and if it rolls down, its time and its place is in the trash and right now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
If I wasn't trying to be serious about the race, I would have thrown it out the window. But unfortunately, you know, well, the thing was, it was adamant in Sky to Vorpal at the Smith, so
Right.
Yeah,
right.
it was a really long lazy dwarf quest.
Mm-hmm.
Because TNT turned into Cube, which turned into Adamant. It's like, all right, those lazy sods.
No, that's just a vindictive Narek.
He's taken the Adamant and just run up to Volcano and hit it, or to the Sky Palace and hit it. Like, this'll teach that stupid Smith. Oh man, Rich running into a second 4-pack of those Frost Dragons. Ugh.
They ambushed every time. Too.
Yep.
The Gurmadusas were way worse to me. I had one ribbon to throw around the party, and it took me a while to remember to take it back off the knight and put it onto the red mage.
Yeah, I think y'all only had one ribbon to pass around, and that was the one that came out of Volcano.
Oh, I got all the good stuff in Volcano, and I never
There's a
opened that
ribbon in
box.
Volcano.
Yeah, it was on the left side hairpins.
Left hairpin.
Yeah, not the really bad hairpin, but like the left
Those were the two
hairpins.
chests in the room I avoided.
I skipped the dumb hairpin because I hate that hairpin.
Yeah.
And I saw that it was a trapped box, so I was like, oh, well, this can't possibly be the key item.
No, the dumb hairpin was a Sun +2.
You know, that would have been a good competitor for the Flame +3 that was also on that side of Volcano Armory.
Yeah. Volcano did have some good stuff, but man, those hairpins. Ugh. Even my loot goblin hates those things. Oh.
And
Down go.
Here we go again.
Yeah, and Carrie does it again.
Oh.
And the thief's just punching.
Yeah,
Oh,
boy, am I
boy.
glad I had plenty of nuke and fade casters for when the front boys go down.
Yeah.
I don't know that I ever actually cast Fade, strange enough.
Oh, I cast fade a lot.
Yeah, I never ran out of nukes.
Well,
I
Admiral,
had a white mage.
Yeah, I was about to say, you also had an actual white mage. Alright,
Fighter
down
red,
goes
black,
Carrie.
black for me.
Yeah, I'm gonna fighter red, black, black though.
The old fizzle beef, speed and power.
That's right.
I was sitting here thinking, I'm just like, would it be more powerful to have that thief though? And I was right for chaos, wrong for everything else.
Oh.
Crack is so rude. So rude.
And
They
with
also had
that,
stun in that.
Yeah, and with that, Rich has forfeited out because that Topher is made of pain and, well, more pain. So, yeah, we have finished that up. I'm going to check and see if Rich wants to jump on in or if he wants to, wants to
Rich.
pass it.
Hey, Rich.
Well, speak of the devil. Good. That Topher sucked.
Yeah, so I got scared off by the black mage strength on the fighter, and just got a little overconfident. I mean, I was making good time going into Topher, and then I figured that I didn't need to go up to 32 on a black belt. I figured I could just go punch my way through stuff because the boss HP scaling was kind of low. But lo and behold,
Yeah, Topher did Topher things.
yeah, and then obviously I remembered early on that save on game over was on, but then I forgot at the end. So I did a couple of Topher dives, and it's like, oh crap, I didn't restock on heal pots. So that was not fun. And obviously, judging from the parties that everybody else took, my black belt was definitely a pretty poor choice. So is what
Yeah,
it is.
that's all right. It was a bold choice. It was an experimental choice. It just didn't quite pay off
Yeah.
because deads gain
Oh, and it
XP.
could have paid off in spades. It really could have. I mean, with
Yeah,
getting access to the fighter armor, and get the iron armor +5, and then get the ribbon and the pro ring. And it's like, okay, let's go punch things, and I'll be okay. But
yeah. It was
Yeah.
just getting the levels up for him that was the difficult thing because
yeah,
basically we're having to do a full party grind for it.
yeah.
But
And then
still,
again, like I said, I figured that the 20s was going to be okay, but obviously that was a poor choice on my part. But yeah, is what it is.
yeah.
So.
Well, and the 20s would have been okay if Kraken 2 hadn't kept doing Kraken 2 things and going, oh look, there's the person who's a threat.
Yeah, and then carry two was just being a carry two.
Yeah.
So I mean, I lost my black belt or a mage on her several times. This isn't fun. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, and
Uh,
honestly, that's the most important thing
but
is
the second to last dive, I did get to use Brack and Bane strats on the final two fiends. So
yes, I do have to commend you for getting the for taking them down with that. And then the attempts at the Bane on Chaos, we all were like, "Oh, come on, let's see that. Let's see it."
like,
that would have been fine.
oh.
That would have been great if it went off.
Yeah.
Like, it is what it is.
But no, still GG's.
But
And also, I mean, as you mentioned, you weren't having fun, which at that point,
right.
that's the time to just go, "You know what? I'm done." Because
Mm-hmm.
overall, I mean, yes, we're racing, but it's a game. The point of it is to have fun.
Right.
The other
Yeah,
thing.
and another thing too is I was practicing different flags, so I hadn't practiced this flag set yet, so it
That's
was on me.
That's fine. I don't think anybody had practiced this flag set yet, given that they Deadpool's dropped it at the top of the hour.
Well, he dropped the
Yeah,
proto
well, but I mean,
flags,
he
but
dropped it. He dropped it earlier in the week, but he put three different flag sets, and I just didn't know which order was what. So.
Oh, I was not aware of those because I don't pay
Yeah,
attention
so
to that room.
I did the first one, so I'm not sure which week I did, but I was practicing the first one, which was a floaterless classic type. Um, so I ran that a few times, but this was my first time running this, and yeah, I tried to force that black belt, but that was definitely the wrong play. Like it could have been great. It could have been an amazing play. It could have been a heads up play. I think that my routing was great. I think I was doing pretty good. And then obviously based on the times and where I was in Topher when first place finished, it's like okay, I'm doing fine. If I get through this, I'm in like second or third place, and we're good. And then the wheels fell off.
Yeah,
But
then
that's okay.
Topher happened.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I.
The Frosties, ambushing
Oh.
Frosties. Like I had seen them before in Ice Cave, and they weren't ambushing. It's like okay, but they're ambushing in Topher, and it's like, and then if my thief would just run.
Yeah, I think of all the ones I saw on stream, the Frosties ambushed every time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there was only one time that they didn't ambush me, and it was like okay, whatever. It was on the last run. It's like okay, whatever. Maybe this is enough, but yeah. But then carry two knocked out my black belt in one punch. It's like all right, yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see what happens, but
Yeah.
all right.
Well,
Well, thanks a lot, guys. I appreciate the stream. I appreciate everything. Luffy, congrats on the W. Excellent finish, and then same for Admiral Tryhard and Saracen.
Thank you.
GG's my dude.
yeah.
GG's, buddy.
GG's, man. All right. Well, with that, I think gonna go around the table, ask for final thoughts, and then call her a night. So I'll just start with you, Admiral, because you were the one who is next in line after
in the
After,
Discord call.
well, no, after Rich in the order that I set up my that I set up the
All right.
display. I can word really.
Yeah. So with what we were sawing with like the choice black belt being scared of black mage hit percent growth, this just an educational thing. Black mage hit percent growth doesn't mean you start out with black mage strength. It means like as you level up, you get like less strength. So I saw the low scaling, and I wasn't too afraid of it because I thought, oh, I'll be finishing at the game at like level 20. But other than that, very very fun flag set, probably very very educational to see the sort of see this could be. And thanks to you and the others for pulling this together.
All right, let's go for Saracen next, because you were player 3 on my layout.
Rock on. Well, thank you for the commentary. Also to Sunflash Rune, who has already headed off. Appreciate it. And to JLo for tracking, it looks like. Always appreciate being able to put on a show and, actually doing well. So that was good. I haven't done well in a race in a long time. Educational things. Remember to actually look at those weird flags like save on game over. They don't always happen, but when they do, they're really handy. Especially, little tip, when you game over and you come back with all of your spells recharged and full hit points. Everybody's alive. Nobody has status effects on them. So like, you can wipe out with stone and then suddenly everybody's back. So keep that in mind. It's a useful trick to get out of dungeons. It's less useful when you don't have the spike tiles to go onto. Scaling is a thing to pay attention to. The deads gain XP is real scary for black belts. You'll find that out as you play the weekly, I'm assuming. But yeah, the scariest thing is always going to be Topher, but persevere, adjust if you have to. I was getting to the point where I was thinking I had to adjust, but man, it's real hard watching Devious and Luffy and all them to get ahead of me and then be like, well, I'm so close. But yeah, good luck in the weekly. Looking forward to it.
Yep, and Luffy.
Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I missed the save on game over as well. I didn't need it until the end. It might have been useful. I feel dumb missing it because I've tried to really look at every flag. But let that be another lesson. I'm gonna piggyback on what Saracen said. Read your flags. Very important to know what you're looking at. That was a lot of fun though. Thank you to Hate for doing the work, and JLo for tracking, and Sunflash for jumping in the booth, and Final Fantasy Randomizer channel for hosting us, and Saracen, GG's man. I'd love to see a retime on that. That was pretty good.
It was pretty
I
fantastic.
just realized another learning thing based on the save on game over flag. It refills your heals. I thought my heals were being refilled, so that flag wasn't on. But no, it also refills your heals to the last time you used the house.
Neat.
Does it now? I'd never actually seen that before.
I went from 10 to 80, so I'm like, it's not on.
Huh. That actually sounds like that might be a bug.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
I'll go.
Hold
I'll
on
go
that
in
one
the
then.
dev channel later.
Yeah, hold on to that one. All right, so
we are on a new version today, so
yeah. All right, and with that, I have been Hate the 13th. Thank you for coming on over and hanging out with us. We do appreciate the time. And if you like what you saw, go give the runners a follow, because I kind of think they deserve it if you're not already following them. Thanks to JLo for... I'm sorry, I just ran the runner command and got entirely a different one. Anyway, thanks to JLo for doing the tracking and volunteering to help me out with this thing, because otherwise it would have just been me doing all the things, and at that point it turns into a biggie stream, and then tracking goes all cattywampus. And thanks to Puff and Pulse for running the Duckling program for now, and yeah, with that, I will bid you all a good night and adieu.